Game 1 of the NBA Finals. The New York Knicks proved they had what it takes to be conference champions, winning in 6 games. Now, only one obstacle stands between them and the Larry O'Brien Trophy. It all starts now as they battle against the Oklahoma City Thunder. The pinnacle of the postseason. The NBA Finals is here.
Basketball's biggest stage, the NBA Finals. It begins here, and 2K Sports is happy to bring it to you. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Williams is out there with Chet Holmgren. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Daniels, and it's Caruso in at the point. And for New York, Lauri Markkanen is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Flagg. Then it's Bol, and it's Pierce in at the shooting guard position. You look at the...
Here we go.
And it's going to be the Thunder off the tip. And the series everyone has been waiting for. The NBA Finals are now underway. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by New York. Here's feeling it out a bit. Pass to Flagg. Now here's LeBron. New York moving the ball around. Markkanen can't get it to go. And here are the Thunder now. Daniels passes to Caruso. Antetokounmpo inside. Covered by LeBron. Giannis is free on Pierce. Caruso, no good. Pierce against Daniels. Outside, Pierce. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Flagg. Shot clock at 6. Bol setting the pick for Flagg. No good on the three. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Bol against Giannis. And Bol sends it back. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Pierce is doubled. In the corner, it's James. Good, and Pierce gets the assist.
James Wilson. From the perimeter, LeBron is definitely a threat from that corner.
And stolen by Flagg. To the paint. And they double up Markkanen. And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That's his first foul. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. LeBron kicks to Pierce.
Perfect timing. Gets into the passing lane, and then he's off the other way.
Daniel. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
That was their 4th straight miss to start this game. Not ideal.
Back to James. So the wing on the left. LeBron with a screen on Holmgren. Here's Flagg. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams. They're trailing by 3. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForge on the sideline.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat, and he told me one guy that we have to always be cognizant of is Chet Holmgren. Coach explained his biggest impact comes on the defensive end, but we can't overlook his offense. He's a 7-footer with guard skills who can space the floor and is very efficient around the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Giannis outside. Back to Daniels. Clock at 6. Over Pierce. Kept alive. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, boy, the length of Giannis to get to the miss. And then the offensive ability to do damage afterward.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for the Knicks. Miles McBride comes in for flag. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. James finds McBride. And it's Kessler, top of the key. Shot clock at 6. Here's Caruso. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. To the inside. Here's Ball. And the dunk by Ball.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Giannis against LeBron. And that one's good by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
At the elbow, Ball. Back to James. Here he goes. Count it. LeBron's got 5.
Touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Ball pulls it down.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
LeBron passes to Kessler. Good work there as it goes.
Post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Outside Daniel. And here's Giannis. And stolen by LeBron. Pass to Pierce. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 3 assists tonight.
A true 3-level scorer. Pierce can beat you anywhere on the floor. Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Turner's checked in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Dort in for Alex Caruso.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Daniels gets to Williams. He moves. And Ball sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And he's got his first free throw of the game. He's off on the first.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Markkanen comes in for Bull. And Flag subbed in for Miles McBride.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Here they are, fans. Put your hands together for your Steve Andrews.
Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. You look at Kessler, one of the game's best, second in the league. And, of course, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Those two have been really aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere.
That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Outside, Markkanen. Pierce with a wide open look. On the 3 off target.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
On the wing, Williams. Still yet to score. Dort misses. New York leading by 5. Here's Flagg. Now Markkanen outside Pierce. No good with the triple. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Antetokounmpo. Can't hit that one. James with some nice D.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Pass to Markkanen. And James throws it down hard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Pierce against Williams. Here's Daniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches it. And it's Williams. That time the assist. Assist by Dort.
And let's not forget, J-Dub finished in the top 10 in three-point percentage. I say that puts him in an elite category.
LeBron passes to Markkanen. Here's Kessler. Turner covering. And it's sent back by Turner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. He's checked in for James. The Thunder also changing it up. Chet Holmgren comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Wallace subbed in for Dyson Daniel. Outside, Pierce. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Markkanen. And Holmgren pulls it down. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 4. Williams against Pierce. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 5.
Well, Williams is a threat anywhere on the floor. The defense can't give him that much room, inside or out.
Bounce pass, Pierce. It's stolen by Dort. Pass to Turner. Wallace outside. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by New York. Clarkson right side. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul. A different look for Oklahoma City. Giannis, he's checked in for Holmgren. Dyson Daniels comes in for Williams. And it's Alex Caruso in for Wallace. Pierce with a screen for Flagg. 6 to shoot. Out to Clarkson. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
That ties the game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some blatant defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Markkanen. Pierce for three, and the three ball is good. He has 5.
Yeah, and how about Pierce there? Immediately squares himself up from outside, always prepared to rise and fire.
Antetokounmpo inside. Markkanen on him. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
Here's Pierce. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
To the middle. Here's Pierce. Thunder. With the rebound. Outside Daniel. Pass to Caruso. Now Turner. Giannis sets a screen for Turner. Outside Daniel. A great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Daniels has got 5 now.
And that's a really important shot for Daniels. This team needs him to shoot the ball with confidence.
Clarkson surveying the floor. Misses the jumper. It's a tie game in New York. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
In that first period, They showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
It's reflected in their assist totals. This is a great start offensively.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Holmgren is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Williams. Then there's Wallace. And it's George in at the 2 spot. Floats it up for Holmgren. And stolen by Flagg. Pass to Bull. Flagg sends a screen for LeBron. Shot clock at 5. New York needs to get off a shot. The shot by Pierce, no good.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Antetokounmpo finds Wallace. Now here's Holmgren. Here's Williams. He climbs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Williams has got it all tied up now for the Thunder. And here are the Knicks now. Markkanen dishes the Bull. LeBron against George. And it's Pierce in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from the wing. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Giannis has got 4 rebounds in this game. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Dort. Williams kicks to Dort. Now here's Holmgren. Not a lot of room. And Bull sends it back. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Dyson Daniels checked in for the Thunder. Alex Caruso comes in for Wallace. Williams against James. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Oklahoma City shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Daniels passes to Williams. To the wing right side. Now here's Caruso. Oklahoma City needs to get off the shot. Fires away from way outside. It's rebounded by New York. Bulls got 4 rebounds now tonight. Williams against James. Holmgren the pass to Daniels. And Bull sends it back. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation for the Knicks. Walker Kessler comes in for Markkanen. And Miles McBride subbed in for Flagg. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Number 1, Giannis Antetokounmpo. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Bull, a screen on Daniel. 5 on the clock. Trying to end the drought. No good off the front iron. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And Bull sends it back. Here's McBride, defended by Caruso. Some nice passing by New York here. Antetokounmpo against Pierce. LeBron outside. Takes a 3. The shot by Pierce, no good.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right? Holmgren with it. Hasn't made one yet. Outside Williams.
And again, no good by Oklahoma City. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Kessler. Now here's James. He's covered by Daniels. No good from LeBron. And for the Thunder, they're shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Williams up on top. Defended by Pierce. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. The Knicks shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Williams against James. Over Williams. New York, no good that time either.
Yeah, no reason to fade away there.
Pass to Caruso. Giannis sets a screen for Caruso. 11 feet away, and he pops that one in. Caruso's got the lead up to 2 now for the Thunder.
And if you get a look like that, you better take advantage of it.
On the wing, James. Antetokounmpo defending. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Thunder have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Caruso looking for an opening. Outside Daniel. Back to Caruso. Holmgren outside. Over Bull. Holmgren can't hit. New York trailing. And here is LeBron. He has 7. They could use a bucket. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. One on Holmgren.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Bol Bol. And Flagg subbed in for Miles McBride. Miles Turner, he's checked in for the front. Dort comes in for Williams. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Dort. Back to Daniels. And stolen by James. The kick out to Pierce. Sinks the three-pointer. Pierce has got 8.
And when your mechanics are as strong as Pierce's, putting up a quick shot is not that hard.
Giannis inside. Covered by LeBron. Antetokounmpo. No good.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Thunder trailing by 3. Back to Dort. Pass to Caruso. Antetokounmpo dishes to Daniels. Pocket 6. Here's the screen. The Thunder with another miss. Pierce with it. Dort covering. It's up a 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds in this game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Steps back. Antetokounmpo against James. Antetokounmpo passes to Turner. Stolen by Kessler. Down low. Pass to Flagg. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Well, despite this lead, he hasn't found the sweet spot yet. It's been mostly sour, actually.
Daniels finds Giannis. Can they get it? Now Caruso. Outside Daniels. A three ball. Good on the triple. Daniels has got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
Yeah, he's getting bolder and bolder on the perimeter. Daniels will now go for it if he has a shot available.
Here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Pierce. And then for Oklahoma City, Holmgren, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Jalen Williams comes in for Alex Caruso. And Wallace subbed in for Dyson Daniels. Yep, that one goes in there. Holmgren's got his first points in this one. And so Markkanen will bring it up for New York. To the paint, here's Kessler. That shot, no good. Good D by Holmgren. Here's Williams, and it's Williams with the jam.
Yeah, nice job that time by Williams, finding a way to get to the rim and finishing with a dunk.
Pass to Kessler. Flag sends a screen for LeBron. Fantastic work inside by LeBron.
And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Wallace outside. Williams sets a screen for Wallace. Offline with his three. New York has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. James, the pass to Kessler. Three-pointer, Markkanen. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. The Thunder shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Wallace, the pass to Dort. And stolen by LeBron. Here's Markkanen. No scoring in this one. 5 to shoot over Wallace. Thunder with the rebound. 29 seconds left in the second quarter. Dort passes to Turner, and James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. A different look for New York. Bull. He's checked in for Walker Kessler, and it's Pierce in for James. The Thunder also changing it up. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Miles Turner, and Dyson Daniels subbed in for Cason Wallace. Three-pointer, Daniels. They get it again. Williams for three. That one's not going to go. It's Pierce on the wing. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason.
You can't win playing passive at the offensive end. I mean, how many times did we see him at the free throw line?
Practically. And looking at where the Thunder stand. And that'll do it for halftime.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
Well, he is a guy you want to go to with the game on the line.
Bull out there with Markkanen. Then it's Pierce. And it's LeBron James. And it's Flag in at the point guard position. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. Right on the bucket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game. The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
New York trailing. Now flag. He takes it in. Softly drops in the floater. Flag's got his second basket of the night.
Hard to keep up with an athletic rookie like Flag. He's ready to outrun everybody.
Here's Giannis. Giannis making his presence felt down low. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
With the step back, LeBron, that's a two-pointer, nails the wide-open jump shot. James has got 16 points.
That's a big night for LeBron. I mean, what's new?
Giannis sets a screen for Holmgren. Pass to Caruso. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Holmgren against James. That one goes. Count it. He's got 6.
Yeah, inside, Bol does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Holmgren. Giannis, and stolen by Flag. Outside, Pierce. Over Daniels. The shot by Pierce will not go.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over.
Caruso finds Giannis. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Markkanen. Holmgren can't hit. For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Now, here's James. He's got 16. And the shot no good, a bit short. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for Oklahoma City. It's a 1-point game, and not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for the Knicks. Miles McBride comes in for Flag. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Dort, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. McBride passes to LeBron. Just 5 on the clock. Outside, Pierce. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Tries again, and Holmgren finishes inside. And it's a 3-point Thunder lead.
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers since halftime. They've seemed disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm defensively.
Here's Chick. Oh, he sledgehammered it in. Climb that ladder.
Man, LeBron James, the king, can still fly.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Giannis inside. Working on James. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. Knicks trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
McBride passes to LeBron. 6 to shoot. Inside. Here's Kessler. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Knicks have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on. For the Thunder, Miles Turner, he's checked in for Holmgren. And it's Alex Caruso in for Jalen Williams. Dort finds Antetokounmpo. And stolen by James. Pass to Pierce. And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
James dishes to Pierce. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game. And here are the Knicks now. Outside, James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Kessler. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Daniels passes to Giannis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
That one misses. Knicks trail by 3. Here's McBride. Lets it go. Bull, that's good. Bull's got 8 points. Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. A different look for New York. Markkanen, he's checked in for Bull. Clarkson comes in for James. And Flagg subbed in for Miles McBride. Outside Daniel. Giannis inside. He's guarded by Markkanen. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good. Daniels has got the lead up to 4 now for the Thunder.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Pierce with it. 8 points for him. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Right wing. A wide open look here for Caruso. And the Thunder, another 3.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
For New York, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Markkanen passes to Clarkson. Back to Markkanen. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Flagg, defended by Caruso. Antetokounmpo passes to Caruso. Yes, that goes in. And now it's a 9-point Oklahoma City lead. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
For the Thunder, Holmgren, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Jalen Williams comes in for Dort. And it's Cason Wallace in for Dyson Daniel.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
Williams kicks to Wallace. Turner with a screen for Wallace. Over Markkanen. And there's another one for the Thunder.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Pass to Clarkson. It's Pierce on the wing. Clarkson is screen on Caruso. New York, no good that time either.
And really credit their advantage on the backcourt. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Here's Holmgren. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
And they shot just over 30% in that first half. Not what they were looking for, obviously, but they're getting much better looks here since halftime and have brought that percentage up.
Pass to Pierce. Here's the three. It's good from long range. Pierce has got 11 points.
An excellent jump shot. Pierce doesn't need a lot of room to get that off.
And here is Caruso. He's got 13. Williams a screen on Markkanen. Wallace misses.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. So it'll be Paul Pierce shooting. That one on Holmgren. A different look for New York. Yabusele comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And Miles McBride subbed in for Flag. Wallace the pass to Caruso. And here is Williams. Holmgren kicks to Wallace. Turner with the screen from outside the arc. They get the rebound. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the New York Knicks. 1:56 left in the third. And it's blocked. Caruso, the pass to Wallace. On the wing, Williams. Holmgren up top. Pass to Wallace. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
Knicks trail by 7. Here's Pierce. 14 points for him. Yabusele, the screen. Pierce kicks to Yabusele. Pierce against Holmgren. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backcourt.
Down low. Stolen by Pierce. Caruso against Clarkson. Pass to Yabusele. Over in the corner, McBride. Back to Yabusele. Fades back. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Caruso's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now Holmgren, 6 points for him. Turner with a screen on Yabusele. Releases from 15. Holmgren gets the bucket. And now it's a 9-point Thunder lead.
Yeah, this is what you love about him, the confidence.
on that mid-range.
Well, you can see over the top of the defense like that, you have a huge advantage.
And so it's Oklahoma City ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Dort and Holmgren are the forwards. Mason Wallace is out there with Jalen Williams. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the center, filling out the middle. Wallace hits 2 free throws. There's Clarkson. To the middle. Here's Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
And the dunk by Bull.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Out to Wallace. Got us a screen on Bull. Wallace misses.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
And the dunk by Bull.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Wallace looking for an opening. Deflects the pass. Here's Clarkson. And no good. Nice defense from Wallace. Outside Williams. Pierce against Williams. It's Pierce with the drive. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Pass to Bull. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 11 rebounds in the game. Wallace outside. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Holmgren against Bull. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. At Giannis on the wing. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Knicks trail by 5. Pass to Pierce. Thunder with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Charging in. Giannis throws it down.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
Kessler screen on Wallace. Clarkson for three. The Thunder pull it in. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Still searching for his first bucket of the night. He is struggling, and so is his team.
There's the lob, and there's Giannis taking flight.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Clarkson passes to Pierce. Over to the wing. And a wide open look for Flag. Good, and Pierce gets the assist. Pierce has got 3 assists in the game. Bounce pass Wallace. Stolen by Pierce. Pass to Clarkson. Now Kessler. Defended by Holmgren. 5 to shoot. Knocked away. Giannis against Pierce. Now here's Wallace. And so Oklahoma City again turning it over.
Those are the type of turnovers that kill you. Just an unforced error.
A different look for New York. Markkanen, he's checked in for Bull. And James subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. Then for the Thunder, Turner's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Alex Caruso comes in for Jalen Williams. And Daniels subbed in for Cason Wallace. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's Flag with the rebound. Flag's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Markkanen, and stolen by Caruso. To the paint. Here's Dort. Here's Antetokounmpo. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Knicks trail by 6. Here's Kessler. He's looking for Caruso and finds him. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's covered by Kessler. Outside Daniel. There's the 3. The Thunder with another miss.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And stolen by Caruso. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on LeBron James.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
And the Thunder with some changes. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Jalen Williams comes in for Alex Caruso. And Wallace subbed in for Dyson Daniels.
And he has been battling some serious demons at the line tonight. Good to see him finally come through on that trip.
Inside, it's tipped. Pass to James. That one misses. Nice defense from Dort. LeBron against Giannis. Wallace outside. 6 on the shot clock. Dort with a screen for Wallace. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
And that one's good.
This rookie Flag is tough, willing to take contact on and convert through it.
Throws it up for Giannis. Kessler with it. Dort covering. Flag with it. Pass to Pierce. Here's Flag. Pocket 6. Crosses over. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Williams.
So much hype around Cooper Flagg. Just an all-around type of forward. Can guard and play multiple positions. I cannot wait to see his career develop.
Alex Caruso checked in for Oklahoma City. Daniel comes in for Cason Wallace.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Now Flagg, pass to Markkanen. Shoots over Holmgren. Markkanen can't get it to go.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And so Oklahoma City again turning it over. And New York making a change here. Bulls checked in. Knicks trail by 7. And here is LeBron. Defended by Caruso. LeBron against Caruso. LeBron, no good. Left side, Antetokounmpo. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And what I love about his performance tonight, he started slow, but he refocused at halftime, and he has really picked it up. And he has made it a point to get to the line here in the second half.
James looking it over. James on the... Oh, he threw that one down! Goodness, wow!
So skilled at finding lanes to the basket. James explodes towards the rim with aggression. Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
6 on the shot clock. Puts it up. Williams with the rebound.
He's been way off the mark in this second half. Just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Now Holmgren. Now Antetokounmpo. No good. Here's Flagg, defended by Caruso. Now James takes the 13-footer. Holmgren rips down the rebound. And here is Caruso. Outside Holmgren, now onto the Antetokounmpo. And the layup is off. Flagg with it. Screen by Bol. Now James. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Holmgren jacks up a 3. Buries the deep ball.
And guys, you can go ahead and put game one in the record books. Exactly how they wanted to kick off this series against a tremendous opponent. Big win for Oklahoma City.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
They're certainly starting the finals off on the right foot, and this will be a comfortable win for them in Game 1.
Yeah, this was a statement game, and what a time to make it. I'm sure it's going to get tougher for this group, but they won't be able to just run away with the championship. But tonight, they clearly established themselves as the stronger team early in this series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis.
And when he's dominant on the glass, his team benefits in so many ways. He took a lot of pressure off of his teammates tonight.
65.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Holmgren, strong move off the glass.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
Bol setting the pick for Flagg. James outside. Here's Bol. And that one is good.
Thunder lead 78-67.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum is so critical, and you know they'll want it.
Giannis, you said these games start to matter more as you come down the stretch. Can you tell me more about that?
Just coming out here, try to play good basketball, try to play together, and try to get better, you know.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA.